do it and see where it goes. And we'll use a classic Captain Marvel to talk about the Marvel stuff. All right. So now we're transitioning into question time. Should I zoom in for folks? We can do that. Ooh. You know, you want to say the Red Skull because that seems like the easy answer. So let's make that our backup obvious answer and challenge ourselves to say, is that it? Could there be something else? And what constitutes a villain? Am I overthinking the question altogether? I have a nice hardcover run that came out of the 90s of the classic Cap, Joe Simon, Jack Kirby issues. And those have come out in many different editions since then, but I kind of like it because it came in a slipcase and it was nice. Well, I mean, if it's like a super villain, yeah, let's just say Skull. But, didn't Cap and Bucky just go after fifth columnist and hoods in a few, just like the old Superman did? We just go after wife beaters and just, small folks before they found their super villain. Maybe I'm overthinking it, so let's just say Skull and go on with their day. I'm going to go on with my day. All right, so the you question. Oh, come on. I don't know the first issue where Falcon first appeared. I'm sorry. I just picked up that Omni, though. The 70s Cap Omni where Falcon shows up. I need to read it, right? But no, I don't know the issue number. I'm not, oh, I'm sorry, my voice just cracked, okay, no, I don't know. My voice really didn't crack, I don't know what that was. I'm not dyspeptic, I don't know. Alright. The name of Spider-Girl, was her name May Parker? Assuming we're talking about the Spider-Girl from, the future Marvel. I remember this in the 90s. I had the first issue of Spider-Girl. I totally don't have it anymore. But if this is the one we're talking about, then her name was May Parker. Right? Future daughter of Peter and MJ. That was a big book in the day. I don't know what's happened to the character. I still have to read the Miles Morales Spideys, and I picked up the Spider-Gwen Omni, so I have a lot of comic reading ahead of me and a lot to catch up on. And that's great, because it'll be there for me to catch up with. Now I'm going to digress into the future of the individual comic. I don't know what that is, because I haven't bought individual comics for at least 20 plus years now, because I've always loved trades, because I like reading the trades. And everybody does now too. And I'm kind of hoping that, there's a place for the individual issues. I imagine that the runs will go down, the number that they print, if they haven't gone down considerably already, because most folks are now just already reading them on their tablets or whatnot. And it's a way to do the chapters so you can then have your trades. And if it's successful, it'll happen again and again. So it does give one the advantage of a nice self-contained story. A great example of that is the New 52 run of Wonder Woman that I've talked about before. But it's a nice self-contained story. It's big, it's huge. And when I read Wonder Woman questions, I forget about those beats that I read. So now I want to read it again. And that's what comics should be about. So, yes, Spider-Girl's name, I'm going to go with May Parker. Well, Feline Superhero, that's, I was going to say Black Cat, but is she considered a superhero? I mean, she's like Catwoman kind of in between, but Feline Supergirl is Black Cat. Unless I'm missing something. If it's a deeper cut that I am unawares, that's what I'm going. And remember, Doc Ock grew up in Schenectady. I remember that from the last couple questions, which kind of makes sense because I'm reading right now I'm reading a biography on Kurt Vonnegut, and he worked at a big General Electric plant in Schenectady, where a lot of the scientists went to work. And I'm wondering if that plant didn't show up in the first Doc Ock Amazing he was in. But again, something else I'll need to catch up on. My classic Spidey reading. All right, we got the R question to come up. Is the Enchantress the one with the big green hat? Or am I confusing the Enchantress with someone else? I think I'm confusing Enchantress with some... There's some character in the Legion that's similar to the Enchantress. Was Princess Projecta? No, that's not. I don't know. I'm just walking around this. I don't know. What word association with Enchantress? I go to Thor. Is that right? I just kind of want to say somewhere between. Let's just give it a year. Give me a range. I want to go sometime between. Well, now Enchantress makes me think it's Doctor Strange related, but I know that's not true. Anyway, I'm thinking somewhere between 1967 and 1973. Can we do that for me? No? Okay. Well, that's it. Answer time. Thank you, card 53A. All right, ready? Hey, it was Skull. I really overthought that one. There's no reason to overthink the Skull there. Next is, this was first appearance of Falcon, Captain America 117. Hey, thanks, card, for giving us the year. Now I'm going to have to look up where Cap 117 came from. It was Mayday Parker. Okay, I did know the nickname. Sorry, I didn't read him that closely. In fact, I don't think I bought any issue outside of issue 1. That was DeFlaco, right? Did Tom DeFlaco create and write those? What was the whole kind of series it branched from? I don't remember that. Was it? Oh, it was from a What If, right? Yeah. Okay. We got Black Cat, and I was off. 1964 for Enchantress, not 67 to 72. Just have to live that down all on my own. So that is the time we have for some Marvel trivia, and I have to stop before my computer explodes. So to be continued, as always.